Good evening. How's everybody? I hope you're doing amazing. Amazing. I want you to know you're amazing, number one. Okay. So if you're tuning in, you happen to be single, maybe in your 30s or over, and you want something new, you're in the right place. This is not by coincidence that you're here. Hello, I am Sharonda. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm always excited to be before you because I have the best job, the best call, the best business, and that's helping singles fulfill their purpose as they date on purpose, right? Because we cannot be living willy-nilly and then want the absolute best in our dating life, right? So we got that part. That's what I'm here for. But this season is about us getting something and doing something new. I have something I want to share with you after I give you a few tips from last night's interview with Chris and Tay. Oh my gosh. If you checked it out, did you enjoy it? Oh my goodness. They were so amazing. Um, because they're amazing people individually. So together and collectively, it's just it's like an oasis of amazingness, right? So shout out to Chris and Tay. Thank you so much for spending your time with us last night. For those on Instagram, I know you didn't get to see it unless you hopped over, like I suggested last night, to Facebook at Dreams Global or at Sharonda Green Christopher. But you still have time. It's still up. Check out the interview. For those who are with me with Facebook and or YouTube, I know you loved it. I want to point out some things about what they said, what they shared, the pieces of them that I would hope someone would take for themselves as they go and look and accept something new. This series is about how do we get to something new we've been looking for? How do we end 23 and not have the same song and dance? Like, yeah, I started out in January believing, but you know what? Not only still single, but still upset about it. Not only still maybe not where I want to be, or maybe with somebody and still upset about it because we choose right. I just want to speak to us today because they dropped so much, especially for IG. If you take these, you're going to be cooking with grease. And for those who are here who heard it, just to reiterate, their removal process and their embracing process. To get something new, you have to remove something. And you have to embrace something else. And so let's talk about it. Last night, what did they have to remove? Well, Chris was saying that he had abandonment issues, right? Because he dealt with being divorced when he didn't believe in it. And so he had to remove the emotion, the logic or the illogic that was going on in his mind of not being where he expected to be, right? How many of us have been in life and it's not turning out the way you wanted it, like even when you fight for it, right? So he said there was an abandonment issue, so he was not even seeking a new relationship. He actually fought it. He had to fight off and or remove the idea that I'm not going to accept love again because love could hurt. It could abandon me one more time, right? If you are dealing with abandonment issues, if you're dealing with the idea of your life is where it is and you don't want it to be there, maybe it's going against everything you fought for. Let that be a testament that things can change and something can become new. What's going on, Johnny? Hey, listen, lady, I gotta get you on here. So let's talk after this. But so the abandonment that he felt and the like hesitation, no more love. Let's just, have a companion here or there, but I don't have it in me because I don't want to be hurt and or left again. He had to remove that because the young lady that he met would have actually slipped through his fingers had he held on to that too long, right? What did Tay say she had to remove? She said she had to fight after her divorce, feeling like she just wanted to be by herself. She knew on the inside she wanted someone, but she had to fight the feelings of, man, I ain't going to do that again. I'll just chill all by myself. I'm good. Me and my three, we good. We're going to be all right. When her heart's desire, what I call dream, was literally to be loved correctly. And so she had to remove the thoughts. And she said, fight the thoughts of just staying alone, not going for it. And I'm pointing this out because a lot of us want to make it a point to stay average in love, stay safe. How you doing? What's up, lady? So glad you're here. You and your husband have blessed our stage with the couple series, and so thank you for joining us. But if you fight those feelings of saying I'm going to stay average in a relationship so I can stay safe, then you actually can move to something new when you say, you know what, I'm willing to fight again. Yes, I was hurt. Yes, we broke up. Yes, it didn't work out. But just like they shared, but you know what? I'm going to experience life. Let me open up just a little bit, and God will take me that next step. Once I take one, and He'll take another one. Why is this important? Because a lot of people are expecting something new to happen in their life, a new love, a new, experience in business or something, and you want to hold on to what's old. You want to hold on to, yes, I'm going to stay alone, but somehow you still pray for a husband or a wife. Yes, I'm going to hold on to, to the abandonment. I'm going to hold on to the fact that somebody did me wrong. I'm going to hold on to the fact that they lied because it's a protection mechanism. And you'll be protected from getting a new love, from getting a new leash on life. You will be. The thing about guarding your heart is a commandment in the Bible. It says to guard your heart with all diligence. But if you read before, and I don't know if this was my pastor who said it, or if I heard it in another sermon, but the one thing about that is that you have to read the whole chapter. It lifts up the fact that God has to be that real protector and that real God. And when you know that He's doing it, then you step in with Him. You're His partner in doing that. You cannot guard something from going out without also guarding something from coming in. So if you're doing it, you have to do it with wisdom. So do it, but do it with wisdom. And that's what ended up happening in a relationship. So here's a man feeling abandoned. Here's a woman fighting feelings of just stay alone, stay away from it. But somehow they were able to align, connect, and are now, planning to be married. Why is that? They said it in their interview, because no matter what, they continue to pray and they got real with the Lord. I'm hurt. I'm mad. This was not right. I did not want it to be this way, but I'm going to trust you and I'm just going to try to do my best. My best. How did they do that? Through personal development. Okay. And this topic may not be as exciting, but let's just be real. Do you want your next person who approaches you to be someone who is already in a process of healing and working on themselves? Or do you want to have to drag them along to get the healing that they need and or the personal development? So think about what you would want for yourself, right? If you want that person to come saying, yeah, I've been broken plenty of times in plenty of places in many ways. However, I have taken the time to allow God to mend me. I've gone to counseling. I've had mentors. I am reading the scriptures. I'm working through self-help books. I'm building my business. I'm working my dreams out. I'm fulfilling my purpose so that when we can connect, you're going to find the best version of me, not that still broken one, right? So those were the things that they had to remove. What did they embrace? What did they embrace? If you remember from yesterday, go ahead and, chat it up with me. What did they embrace? They embraced, even when Chris left his wallet. I had to give Tay like 1,000 kudos for that. But when he left his wallet on the first date, they had to embrace. This first date ain't about, are you my next husband? Are you my next wife? This is about me living life knowing I cannot and should not do it alone. They embrace that new perspective that says, even if you are not my forever person, I can still grace you with my presence and bless you with whatever God has given to me to bless you with. And I can receive the blessing and the grace that comes back in return from just you being an amazing person. And that right there could actually set 1,000 people free. Seriously, free your own self from having to experience romance. The chemistry question is huge. Do you have to have chemistry? And is that an indicator that that person is for you or not for you? I'm going to ask a different question. What are you collecting data on? Like, what else is there about that person? Tay said in her interview, she said, he made me feel comfortable. There was a comfort level. There was something that went on the inside that said, he's a good person. And then the next date, because he got one, obviously, he did something she liked to do and was protecting her. So it wasn't, he checked this yet, he checked that. Though in the end, when she gave him time, all the boxes got checked. But honestly, it was about embracing a perspective that says all people are God's creation. There is a purpose for every encounter. Even if your purpose was to hurt me, is to actually show me that I can be stronger once healed, gotten up, washed off, made clean, and standing up to be anew. That's a great purpose. It really is. And if the purpose is to be my amazing friend, because while on that first date for Sharonda, yeah, you would have been an amazing person, but you probably would have just been a friend. We talked about that. And he had to embrace, I reached out to her because they met online, and we'll talk about online relationships in a little bit. She reached back out to me for 3 months, I reached back out. But then when she reached out, she's like, let's meet. Let's not talk. Let's not waste time. Let's meet. That just meant, okay, hon, I do not get on this app that often, but I do see something that I like. I'm willing to meet you. Let's go ahead and go for it. And so he had to embrace, okay, just because she wasn't sweating him, maybe like some people do when they're super, super, super interested, she still was worth the try. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. If you want something new, you have to remove some old things. And I know there's hurt. I know things haven't worked out, because the audience I'm talking to is not the ones who's having an amazing time dating, who has a fantastic relationship. They're not talking to married people. I'm talking to those who are saying, I am single. I know I'm amazing, but I'm just discouraged because I don't really think there's a lot of other amazing people out there. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of people not living up to my expectations. I'm tired of actually being disappointed and let down. That's what you're saying. If that's who you are, the point of this series is to let you know things change. Behold, all things become new. They shall become new. And you have to hold on to it. I'm here to try to, just plant more seeds. Put some water on seeds you already got. There's something new for you. And and if you can just believe the way the Lord has shown us through the season of his resurrection, believe that for your own life. Really do that. So with that being said, if you can remove maybe some of the emotional baggage you've had and embrace new perspectives in dating, sky's the limit. Chris wasn't looking. She was fighting her feelings, right? Both broken relationships, both single parents, both had full schedules, like super duper full. And still, they have been able to come together and align in a way where it's just like they know that they know. When they say, how do you know? It's like you just know. That's where they are. The nights of crying, the nights of unrest, the nights of being mad at God, how you doing uniquely, right? All of those nights ended when they finally just got a new perspective, went out there and tried it again. So I want to be here for you to help you do the absolute same thing. Something new if you want it. Yes, removing old thought process moves and methods, and we're going to embrace the new perspectives, and I'm here to do that with you. How? Friday, tomorrow, I will be having an informational session on how I will be a wing woman. You know how you go out and you be like, hey, I like him, he cute. Can you go tell me cute? Get his number. Let him know I like him though. I'm going to be that wing woman for you. I have a new program, an online matchmaking program. Yep, I said it. And I know if you're a cohort member from the past, you're mad because I kept saying I'm not a matchmaker. But what I find is that I'm a wing woman for people over and over and over again. Yes, you can. This guy has great character. Don't overestimate. Don't underestimate. Go for this. Talk to them. And then people continue to ask. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure I have a program just for you individually. We are going to make sure when you get online, you avoid the riffraff. Just like Chris and Tay, who met online. He could have been like, oh, you took 3 months? I ain't talking to you. Or he could have said, well, she took 3 months, but the first day she responds, she wants to meet me. She wants more. And that's what it was, right? He could have been like, she could have been like, oh, you didn't bring your wallet. You ain't even think enough of me to be prepared for this date. I'm not talking to you. And I already admitted that those thoughts would have went through my head. But she said, you know what? You're a person. You don't have to be at, let's just see where this goes. And that's exactly what went on. I want to be that wing woman for you. So online matchmaking, how will that work? What does it look like? How does somebody matchmake you online? What's the process? How long will it take? What's the guarantees? What are the promises that are out there? Friday, this time tomorrow around 8:30 EST, I'm going to take you through it. You have to register to be a part of it so I know who I'm talking to. If it's one person to 1,000 people in this information session, you'll be able to ask all the questions you may have. If you want something new, we got to do something new. And that's my something new for you. It really is. I already had the programs where we talk, we learn, we do homework, we really do, and we create a community. There's like people who connect and text each other to this day because of the sisterhood that's built up through the programs. But what I realize is that sometimes you just get busy. Sometimes you get frustrated. Another person to say hello to. How you doing? What's going on? Let me see if this guy's real. Let's see if he's going to be a thud or, dud, what are the stud or dud, but what if you had somebody to help you go through that? What if you didn't have to go through that part at all? And somebody can help you like go through them and sift and filter and you just kind of get the good ones. What if somebody did that? Well, you should check it out. Tomorrow at 8:30, we're going to do the online matchmaking info webinar. It's just, and the webinar in itself is just giving you information. Except there will be a live Q&A. So go ahead and sign up. What I'm going to do, I will tell you, I'm going to put it in the comments, and somehow it's a delay there. However, I want you to please, 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 and please make sure that you register because it will not be live. It will be for those who are seriously considering, okay, maybe there's something new for me out there and I need the information on how to get it. How can Sharonda be my wing woman? Will she do this or will she do that? That's who I'm talking to, okay? So yeah, go ahead and hop on. I'm going to send the link for those on Instagram. Just go to my bio. You'll see the link there. You have an opportunity to register by pressing the link in my link tree. For those here on Facebook, it will be dropped in the comments. And then what you should do is sign up. Sign up. I will not belabor the point anymore. I just want to tell you thank you for going on this something new journey. I can't wait to piece these things together. There's so much I want to tell you, but I'm just giving you a little bit at a time. We will be having other guests that are going to come on and share their wonderful expertise, whether it's through business or whether it's through a relationship. And like the couple last night, it may just be both. I am so excited that you spent even a minute with me tonight. If you're looking for something new and you're single, let's go ahead and do something new. And I'm going to be your wing woman helping you do that. For those of you who are not already fulfilling your purpose, I will say this. If you try to sign up for me to be your wing woman, the first thing I'm going to do is like if you were at the club, if that's your thing, you're at the club, you look cute, but before you was eating something with spinach in your mouth and you say, hey girl, I like this guy over there. Go tell him I'm checking him out. Maybe hand him my number. And you smile and you got a big old green piece of spinach on your teeth. Would you want her to tell you that first? Or would you want her to go ahead and tell the guy you're interested with a smile, with a green piece of spinach on your teeth? You probably want her to tell you that first. Okay, yeah, I'm going to tell him. But let's get this straight first. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just be straight up with you. If you're like, where the men at? Where the good men? Where are these ladies you saying are great? But you're not working on yourself and you're not open, I'm going to tell you to remove some spinach first. So if that's not your thing, if that's not what you want, it won't be. I won't be the one to work with. And it won't be your program. But if you're like, yeah, I'm ready. Okay. It's embarrassing, but I'd rather have a cute selfie with him or with her without that instead of being embarrassed and then mad that nobody told me. Right. So that's it for tonight. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful. I want you to go get something new for yourself. It's here for you. It is totally awaiting your reception. Just go and receive it. Okay. Friday, 8:30, sign up for the online matchmaking. And for those of you who have been voting for me for the Supermind contest, I'm so thankful for you. I am so thankful. Second round is going to start, I believe, tomorrow. So keep voting. I am super excited. On that same link tree, you can definitely sign to do some more voting. Share with your friends and your family, please. So thankful for you. I am done. Okay. It's late over here in my parts. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm so ready to go to sleep. But I love you so much. I wanted to share this first. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Embrace something by removing something. Let's get our something new. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.